This is a country where murder is not illegal. People, regardless of age or gender, carry guns with them, and young girls even express their affection for boys by wielding axes. Outsiders, having heard about the fierce nature of the people here, would never dare step foot in this place until one traveler passed through and uncovered the city's secret. On the streets, shopkeepers happily chat with customers, and little girls give flowers to cowboys. It all seems like a normal country. This was the complete opposite of what the boy had expected, which made him more concerned. That night, he practiced drawing his gun in the hotel, never letting go of his pistol even while sleeping. But nothing happened overnight, so the boy decided to continue observing. At a street corner, he noticed the city walls were battered by cannonballs, and hunting rifles were frequently seen hanging in shops. He thought they were for defending against robbers, but the shopkeeper told him that there had never been any robbers, these were meant for killing people. The boy began to think that maybe it wasn't as bad as he first thought. At least, the food portions here were huge. At that moment, a group of elderly people who had just finished dancing invited the boy to their house. The boy glanced at the gun in his pocket and politely declined the invitation. Just as he was about to leave, an outsider eyed his luggage and drew a gun, threatening to take all his belongings. As the boy hesitated, the surrounding residents scattered, leaving just the two of them in the street. The boy refused the demand and hid behind a motorcycle, preparing to fight back. But just as the man was about to fire, a crossbow bolt shot in and interrupted him, causing him to scream in pain. The girl upstairs coldly watched the scene. When the man tried to grab his gun again, he found the street filled with residents. It turned out they hadn't fled but were returning home to get their weapons. The man was confused and panicked, still wanting to resist, but the next second, his foot was nailed to the ground. He began to fear. He had killed hundreds of people but never expected to die at the hands of these civilians. He couldn't understand why this was happening. The residents explained that the rules of the country were, anyone who has killed a good person, intends to kill, or plans to kill, will be executed by everyone. While the law does not prohibit murder, it does not allow it either. All citizens are enforcers and witnesses of order. Now that the man had broken the country's laws, he had to face the corresponding punishment. An elderly man drew his sword and pierced the man's heart, ending the criminal's life swiftly. The man died not understanding how things had come to this point. The boy simply watched calmly, and the elderly man hoped he would stay, saying this place was suitable for those who weren't afraid of killing. But the boy declined. His journey had no end, and he wouldn't stop for the scenery. After leaving, the boy met a traveler. The man said he had killed many people just to survive and now wanted to find a country to live a simple life. He asked the boy if the country ahead was suitable for living. The boy told him that it was, especially since the food portions were very large. Would you choose to live in a country like this?